Question 474. Have you ever pretended you have read a book when you have not?
Oh, come on, I was at school, for goodness sake. What do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree with Scummer. I've done that too. I even when I was studying English literature, I deliberately did not read. Well, I started reading a book. It was so fucking boring. I didn't read the rest of it, and I went and read a synopsis on a book, wrote an essay on it, and got the second best mark in the class for my essay. I was pretty impressed. Go on, Matthew.
What was the question? I just sort of caught it as I come in.
Have you ever pretended you have read a book when you have not?
Probably, as Godless says, yeah, something to do with school.
Come on, we had to sit through fucking Shakespeare at school. Come on, someone's bound to have not read that, you know?
I watched the film.
Yeah, there you go then, yeah.
I watched To Kill a Mockingbird before I read it, but I did read it.
IQ says all the goddamn time. Drainbeck says lots of times. Nikki says when I was in school. Doc says what's a book? Peter says in school all the time. How do you think I ended up on YouTube? Osman.
Silence.
Pretty much all the
damn time.
Do you not have any? I can't remember. I'm almost certain I have.
You're a lot like Holly, aren't you? Not just that you're a floating head, that you've forgotten all these things, so you get to do them again.
I got to assume I have.
Yeah.
But I can't.
I think it's fairly
I mean,
safe
I think I am dishonest some of the time when I talk to Christians. Because I say I've read the Bible, and I have read the Bible. But I don't remember it.
No,
I remember so little of it that the question they are asking is not really, have I read the Bible?
Have you read it and remember?
Yes.
I don't remember it either, so...
No, well, this is the point. I don't feel bad about saying that I've read it, although I say that I've yeah.
Well, it's probably been... No, it'd be more than that. Probably nearly 20 years since I last read the Bible from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And it's boring as fuck, and I don't ever want to do it again. So
I read it. It must be about 18 years ago, or whatever. And yeah, it's badly written. Just full of crap. I somehow managed to force myself through it, but yeah, could I remember a lot of it today? Like, you know, quote it off? God, no. But
it's quite often
a horrible book. It's a fucking horror. It's just a fucking, not just because of what the contents, but just to read it is fucking abysmal.
Aw, Math Pig.
Yeah.
International Iconoclasm says great expectation and Wuthering Heights. Terrible drivel glorifying the most degenerate society at the time, when said society was in a wholesale native eradication elsewhere in the world. Lovely.
Wuthering Heights is the book I was talking about, where I read the first chapter and then when I read the synopsis because I couldn't stand the book.
Nikki says the Bible. I don't. No, I never read it. I say I have. There you go, I've read it. It was good, wasn't it?
A necrophilia in it, for goodness sake.
Nikki says the Bible is boring as fuck. I've never read it cover to cover. Apathetic Empath says any book I had to write a report on. So never read any of them. You don't need to read the Bible. Plenty of folk shoving it down your neck. And Sammy says, love your pig boy. Who's he talking about?
Oink, oink.
Manda.
Don't encourage Math Pig, he'll use that as your name in his book.
It won't be spelt like that.
See, there will be a book that Math Pick will pretend he's read, but Hatter won't.
Yeah. Right.
Manda.
No, I mean, I don't think you understand what kind of a student I was. Plus, I always had I did everything asked of me. Yeah. Plus, I always had.
What about as an adult?
No, I've read it. I don't know. I have no reason to lie about it, but then I literally can't leave the house without a book in my hand. So.
What are you reading right now?
I am rereading the Science of Game of Thrones right now.
That's not a book.
It's technically a fucking book.
Have you read The Science of Discworld?
No.
You should. Have you actually read the Discworld books by Terry Pratchett?
No.
You should.
Say yes. Say yes.
Okay.
I've tried reading a couple of Discworld books. I don't get them personally.
Don't get them.
I don't get them.
The problem you've got is, well, if you start at the beginning, because they get worse as he gets older. It's all commentary about life, about the world we live in.
I'll grant you, he does that a lot more later on.
But it's they're odd books. If you don't have the cultural contexts, I can understand why you wouldn't get them. You need to pick the right book. I mean, they're still fun.
The cultural context.
No, not necessarily. And again, you grew up as a nerd.
Well, that's true, but that's beside the point, isn't it?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. You have to know a fair bit of the stuff that he's actually talking about to actually get the humour.
Oh, it's not even, to get the humour. It's that, and that's
otherwise
the thing.
that'd be great. And if you don't get that humour, they're very boring books. Otherwise,
yeah.
So
And the worst thing is I bet you, Jeff, you would find some Terry Pratchett that you think is fucking brilliant.
Probably, yeah.
Right, but it'd have to be the right one because he jumps around so much in terms of which context he's taking the piss out of. You find the one that fits what you grew up with, then you will absolutely adore it.
The one I was recommended by everyone was Going Postal. But I thought that was I didn't get it. I was like, what's up? Didn't find it amusing.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
And I'm a postal worker, so
I know. But it's yeah. I don't know. It's very odd. Where does he go? Is he coming back?
No,
So
he's having problems breathing. And
sorry, I'd look at that so I completely missed the chat. I wonder if Sammy wants to come in for the last couple of questions. I have a nice evil question next.
Oh, please get Sammy in then. Come on, Sammy.
I gotta go in a little bit.
What? You're gonna go?
Doesn't want to talk to Sammy.
No, I don't. Sammy. I don't want the evil question.
You don't want the evil question.
Hey, no, come on.
It was an evil question.
We've got to sit through this. You have to.
Fine.
Okay. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.